everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Illinois landing up quickly here. Takes the handoff again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. The opening drive is now 4th and 4. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down after that previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Punting, ready to boot it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Going to try to use his legs here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across the field to the 31.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle made. The gain moves the ball to the 30. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's been taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Powerful running into the secondary. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
That's a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it. 4th and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Illinois landing up quickly here.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Short to try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting him off. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
To throw, it's Outlier. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
He shreds the tackle. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. He's down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws in the double coverage that time. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense,
receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Facing fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Illinois landing up quickly here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long. Got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field. They kick it away for the 2nd time. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he's able to send the punt away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. It's a quick grab. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Johnson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Commodores. They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So, the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires it. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That's caught. It's Sanders. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Outlier. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The ball is loose. And the offense recovers the fumble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They convert to VAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Illinois landing up quickly here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming.
Second and goal.
Here we go.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. They can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a big play, finally brought down to the 44.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That's reeled in. It's Alexander.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's brought down at the 6. That's what have 1st and goal right there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll pitch it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Can the returner brought down by the coverage team? Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. 1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Outlier. He's hit as he throws it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Illinois lining up quickly here. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. And man-to-man coverage, nowhere to go for
scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And here comes a deep shot. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Illinois landing up quickly here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Illinois now operating in the red zone.
2nd down.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And the same runner's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 28, Illinois 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offense.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball. Look what he does. That's a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Illinois, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who works his way wide open. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
1st and goal, Illinois.
The defense showing blitz here. Looking downfield. It's Outlier. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Running past the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Bell.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he'll set up to throw. That's a bullet over the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Commodores. And the route is on.
The
Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch. It was just short of the first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Goal to go.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with an
intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, with this quarterback, would love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
It's caught downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Caught for the completion. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.